The problem is when you come to Canada, you're already a CEO or a boss in your home country. You leave all that, you come here, you work in the factory. That's the problem you gotta tackle.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just talking, and that point really hits me. Like I've been in an Uber, and then the fella is telling me that back home he used to be a pharmacist, like a senior pharmacist, and then
Yeah.
he moved to Canada, and he just has to go through a process where he has to do past, what do they call that thing, certifications and stuff.
Yes, happened to me yesterday. Yesterday I was in an Uber, same story. The Uber driver, I'm like, this Uber is nice. He's like, yeah, cool. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I drive Uber. Okay, where you come from? Afghanistan. What were you doing back home? I was a dentist. I owned a bunch of dentist businesses, and I also
Damn.
owned a factory. And like now he's driving Uber in Canada. So that story is like, it's almost like a joke. But have you heard that they said that the best place to have a car accident or heart attack is an Uber because there's very high likelihood that the person driving you is a doctor.
I've heard that somewhere. Like I've heard that somewhere, and when I heard it, like I was so traumatized by that story or that joke. Someone said it somewhere. I read it somewhere, and the person says, like, if you're an Uber in Canada, like you shouldn't be worried about anything. Like if you fall sick in there, you're going to be okay because it's so likely that the driver is the doctor, surgeon, someone. I said, listen, that is not funny. Like that's not funny.
It's funny, but it's not. It's terrible.